Brethren, join me this morning as we make this declaration for the month of June. The Lord said unto me, June 2026 shall be called Month of Jubilee, Total Freedom and Great Restoration. Month of Jubilee, Total Freedom and Great Restoration. Let us make this confession this morning before the holy presence of God in accordance to his own word. Therefore confess with me this morning, and your life will never remain the same. The month of June is my month of Jubilee, total freedom and great restoration. I boldly confess that June 2026 is my month of Jubilee, my season of total freedom, restoration and liberation. The bandit of heaven has gone forth concerning me. Every chain, limitations, oppressions, captivities, and bondage holding me against my will is broken now by the authority of God in the name of Jesus. I walk into absolute freedom because the word of the King has spoken, and his verdict cannot be reversed. In this month, every lawful captive shall be set free. I regain freedom without struggle, without payment, without fulfilling formal obligations, because mercy speaks for me. In the name of Jesus, the plea of the mighty is delivered. He that is mightier than the mighty fight for me, and commands every oppressor to release me completely. Every burden is lifted. Every prison door is opened. Every restriction is removed. I am free from sickness, free from fear, free from shame, free from oppression, free from every satanic bondage. In the name of Jesus, June 2026 is my divine season of restoration. What captivity stole shall be restored. What oppression delayed shall be recovered. I step into liberty, enlargement, joy, and victory. No power shall hold me back any longer. In the name of Jesus, this month shall be called my month of Jubilee, a month of total and absolute freedom. In the name of Jesus, I declare that June 2026 is my month of Jubilee, my season of freedom and restoration. In the name of Jesus, I declare every captive is released. In the name of Jesus, every captive is relieved. In the name of Jesus, I walk in divine liberty. In the name of Jesus, I declare that every lawful captivity is overturned by mercy. In the name of Jesus, I declare that the plea of the mighty is delivered. In the name of Jesus, and I am rescued from every oppressor. In the name of Jesus, I declare that every limitation placed upon my life is removed permanently now. In the name of Jesus, I declare that every burden, every yoke, every chain is broken completely. In the name of Jesus, I declare freedom from sickness. In the name of Jesus, freedom from fear. In the name of Jesus, freedom from bondage. In the name of Jesus, freedom from oppressions. In the name of Jesus, I declare that every spiritual prison, in the name of Jesus, is open now. Is open now by divine authority. In the name of Jesus, I declare that restoration replace loss. In the name of Jesus, liberty replace captivity. In the name of Jesus, I declare that the word of the Lord stands over my life. In the name of Jesus, it will stand as a bandit of freedom. In the name of Jesus, I declare that no force of darkness shall hold me captive again. In the name of Jesus, I declare that June ends with testimonies of total liberation and restoration. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, I am free because God has spoken freedom over me, over my family, over my destiny. In the name of Jesus, I walk in liberty, I walk in restoration, I walk in peace. in the name of Jesus. Every limitation over my life is broken in the name of Jesus. I am no longer in bondage in the name of Jesus. I am no longer living in fear in the name of Jesus. I am no longer living in pain in the name of Jesus. I am no longer living in oppression in the name of Jesus. I regain everything captivity attempted to steal from me this day in the name of Jesus. The mighty cannot hold me. For I belong to God in the name of Jesus. I am delivered from every visible and invisible bondage in the name of Jesus. I walk boldly into new season of freedom in the name of Jesus. I live under heaven's bandit of liberty in the name of Jesus. June 2026 is my month of jubilee, total and absolute freedom in the name of Jesus. I declare this day, June 2026, jubilee. Captives are released, chains are broken, limitations are removed, oppressions go free in the name of Jesus. The bandit of heaven has been established in my life in the name of Jesus, and no power can reverse it. What the King has spoken, so it is in the mighty name of Jesus Christ.